I often struggle to get up in the mornings. I feel sluggish and feel as if I need something to get my day started. This is why I immediately drink a big cup of caffeinated coffee. I think many of us can relate to this scenario or something very similar to it. I feel very qualified to speak about this subject with you because I am a caffeine drinker, and as much as I hate to say it, I am a borderline addict. The purpose of this speech today is to tell you what caffeine is and what it does to our body. Everyone drinks some form of caffeine from their day-to-day life, but many people do not know what exactly caffeine is, what the positive effects it can have on our body are, and what the negative effects are. The first point I would like to share with you is what exactly caffeine is. According to the University of Michigan, caffeine is a plant product found in coffee beans, tea leaves, chocolate, and even soft drinks, which is where most of us often find ourselves drinking the caffeine. Also, it can be found in prescription and non-prescription drugs. Caffeine is a stimulant, and it is used to help with your tiredness and your alertness. MedicalNewsToday.com says that caffeine in its natural state, it has a very bitter taste. However, we do not even taste that bitter taste once it goes through all the processing that it does to get into the soft drinks or the chocolate that we eat. 90% of adults do drink caffeine on a regular basis, and they average drinking 200 milligrams of it a day, which is equivalent to 5 12-ounce cans of soda. That's how much we drink caffeine on average a day, which is a ton. Hannah Nichols, who wrote the article for Medical News Today, says although it is not named a drug, caffeine drinkers, 3 out of 4 of them are addicted to it. In extreme cases, it can cause you critical condition, and it can even be life-threatening if you do not know what you are drinking and how much you are drinking of it. But despite the negative stigmas attached to caffeine, there are some positive effects to it in moderation. Next, I would like to discuss a few of these positive effects with you. It is a stimulant which causes you to move around, and naturally when you move around more, you can lose weight. Although it is not tied to any long-term effects, in the short term, drinking caffeine can help you with weight loss. It also improves your alertness and helps you be less tired. It is a great benefit for people who do have sleeping disorders, or sometimes for people who just didn't get enough sleep at night. However, you should not abuse caffeine if you just are a person who doesn't like to sleep a lot and you just feel like, oh, caffeine makes everything better. It is not good. It is only good in moderation. It can improve your memory as well. Johns Hopkins University did a study recently that showed that people are more likely to remember what they have learned if they have a dose of caffeine after. Not too much, just enough to get your brain flowing and get you awake and alert. They say that will help improve your memory. However, despite those positive effects, I think the bad outweighs the good in this case. Next, I would like to speak with you about some of the negative effects caffeine has on your body. Long term, it can cause sleep deprivation. Eventually, if you drink it too frequently, your body gets used to it. You become often more drowsy, and then you get burnout on your lack of sleep, which in turn causes you to miss your warning signs of when you're actually sleepy. It can also cause miscarriages when women are pregnant because it spikes the baby's heart rate out of control. It can also do that to us, and it can increase high blood pressure and increase high blood sugar. Moderation is the key to consumption. It is extremely addictive despite what people may say. A lot of people are very unsuccessful when they decide to quit. Mary L. Gavin, a doctor of medicine, says that it can cause headaches, drowsiness, and even make you very irritable from time to time. Luckily for us, these side effects do decrease after a week or a week and a half, just depending on how addicted you are to the substance. My purpose of this speech today was to show you what caffeine is and to tell you a little bit how it affects our bodies. As we all do drink caffeine from day to day, I hope that you have learned a little bit more about what caffeine is, what it does to our bodies that is positive, and what it does to our bodies that is negative. Since you are a drinker, probably like me, I hope that you know what you are drinking, and that next time when you pop open that can of Diet Coke, you will say, oh look, this could have positive or negative effects on my body. I would like to end with the statement that everything in life has a good and a bad. You just have to outweigh it and figure out the balance between the two in your life. And that's ultimately what will give you the outcome of whether it's going to be a good thing for you or a bad thing for you. Thank you for listening, and I hope you enjoyed my speech.